Hello, hello. Trying to get the lighting a little better. So, hey guys, I'm just gonna get started, and maybe some people want to watch the retake. But I wanted to talk about a leap of faith. Have you ever felt stuck? Have you ever felt bored in your life? Have you ever felt like life is really good, yet you're feeling a pull for something different? Have you ever felt like depressed and something wasn't working? So I've had a lot of those moments in my life, and I wanted to talk about a leap of faith. I just listened to a training yesterday from one of the top leaders in my business, and she was a stay-at-home mom in New Jersey watching 7 kids, and she talked about the leap of faith that she took, and it got me so inspired to take a look at where I've been. And I was like, yeah, like without leaps of faith, our life kind of doesn't take a turn and doesn't expand. So leaps of faith are tough because everything about it in our mind starts to be like, whoa, 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 like, you know, this, and that isn't right. It doesn't add up. It doesn't add up. So a leap of faith means that you feel the fear, you see that maybe it's like mentally not the best thing like to do, on like all the pros and cons. Maybe the cons are more, but you take the leap anyway because there's something else guiding you. That's what's been my experience with leaps of faith. Something else was guiding me. One of the first leaps of faith, let me see, was actually coming to Colorado. I remember I was a senior at Ursinus University or college in Pennsylvania, and I had a boyfriend, and we were on the East Coast, and he was at a different school, and he had another year left, and I just remember feeling this pull to move to Colorado. I graduated college, and we got in the car and we moved to Colorado. And that was a huge leap of faith. I didn't come from a family that, provided me a lot of money or anything. It was just, I had no job waiting for me. I did have a place to stay, but this was a, 4-room apartment that had 10 people staying in it. So I took a leap of faith. My sister and my boyfriend wanted to come with me, and we went to Colorado, and that was the first leg of moving to Colorado. Another leap of faith was actually having my son, my first son, was a huge leap of faith. My life was starting to feel like it's wanting something wants to shift, or something big wants to happen in my life. And I remember just being like, I think I want to have a child. And it wasn't very practical at the time, because at the time I was just started dating my husband. I didn't know he was going to be my husband. I didn't own my home. I was living with roommates. My husband was an artist, a starving artist living in his art studio. It made no sense, but we wound up getting pregnant 6 months into our relationship. And it was a very vulnerable time. And the two of us could not have been more excited. And for the space and where we were in our lives, and nothing was set up to have a child. Nothing financially was set up. Yet we both were super, super excited, and we took that leap of faith, and we trusted the universe. And 9 months later, we brought Zorba into the world, and we got married that summer before he was born. And that probably was my greatest leap of faith ever, because I trusted the universe that I had wanted a child, and it provided one for me. And under the circumstances that seemed really not set up for that, yet all of a sudden things started to work out. Within a year, we bought our own house. And within like another year, we got pregnant again with, to make a brother for Zorba. And so, and it expanded my life. and my spiritual practice and my ability to connect deeply with another human being, with my husband, to get through what we had to get through. It was a huge, huge leap of faith, and I could never have expected that where it was going to go or how it was going to go. I just knew that the universe gifted me and I was going to go for it. So that was probably the biggest leap of faith ever, to become a mother under such adverse circumstances. But it worked out. And then, yeah, buying our house was another huge leap of faith. I was like, I always came from a family that rented houses, and my husband came from a family that bought houses. So he got married and he was just like, this is what we do. We buy a house. And I'm like, with what? And I don't even know how it happened, but we bought a house. And my husband pulled it off, and we kind of leaped again into having a mortgage. And again, just trusting the universe and trusting that it was going to work out. And it has. And I'm so happy that we have our home. I come from a family where I moved like 25 times before I was 20. And, you know, to live and have my boys and raise my boys in a home where I've been here for 15 years, it feels really good. This is home, and I love having my home. And I'm so grateful we took that leap of faith. So our leaps of faith are uncomfortable at first, yet something is pulling us. Something is asking our life to be, to expand. And, you know, we could be in a great job. We could be in a great, have just what we want, yet something isn't settled. Something is pulling us. Or perhaps we don't have what we want. Our financial state is not where we want it. Our relationships are not what we are, you know, craving. Whatever it is, our sense of purpose is feels dulled. So this can start us reaching for something different, and the universe will ask you to have a leap of faith. And will we leap? Will we trust the universe and leap? My most recent leap of faith was joining my new business, Arbonne. It was a huge leap because I already have a music business. I already have a Reiki business. Yet something else was pulling. I was going to sleep anxious about our financial wellness and our financial state. I didn't know it at the time, but I also wasn't, I wanted to be more busy. I wanted to be playing bigger and deeper and having something else in my life. And so when my friend Rita came to me and she offered me a new business, it all lit up, and it felt very similar to those other leaps of faith that I have made. And I took the leap. And it wasn't that huge of a leap to take because it's not that big of a risk to join, to get some good nutrition and good skincare and then share it with people. But it felt like a leap because it was something that I was really going to take on as a business and really take on to have a big vision with it. And so, but that leap happened in May, and it's been really, really exciting, and it has expanded my life and has given me a sense of vision and hope and play that I haven't had probably ever. So it's an exciting time right now, taking that leap of faith and being in the grace of that leap. So all these leaps of faith that I've taken, they always seem to expand my life for the better and grow me spiritually, physically, emotionally, and mentally. So where in your life do you feel the pull? Where are you seeing that you could take a leap of faith, yet you're kind of being like playing it safe, staying in your comfort zone? Comfort zone is great, it's comfy, but is your life asking more of you? Is your family asking more of you? Is the universe asking more of you? So these leaps of faith, you can start to feel them. There's this buzz of excitement and this kind of pull energetically that something wants to be different. Something wants to expand in your life. Follow that. My advice would be follow it. Ask some questions around it. what's next? What is this energy of excitement? Where does it want to lead me? If certain opportunities come your way, ask, is this match? Like is this the leap to take? Your awareness will start to give you that information. It's really cool. So play with this idea of taking a leap of faith wherever that's happening in your life. From my experience, you will not be disappointed. So have a wonderful Thursday. Talk to you another time.